What's up, everybody? It's your boy Charles. Listen, are you tired of the same old pets, the cats, the dogs, the goldfish? We've all been there. You walk into your friend's place and bam, another golden retriever. Don't get me wrong, they're cute and all, but maybe you're like me. You're looking for something a little more unique. Something with a little more personality, you know? Well, you guys know I love crazy, and trust me, today we are going off the charts. We're diving deep into the world of unconventional pets, the kind of animals that'll have your friends saying, "Wait, you have a what as a pet?" We're talking 10 amazing creatures that are gonna blow your mind. Stick around because I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about these awesome animals, from what they eat to how much space they need. It's about to get wild. Alright, first up we've got a creature so cool it seems like it came from another planet. Guys, meet the axolotl. This little dude right here, he's not a fish, even though they call him the Mexican walking fish. Nope, he's an amphibian. And get this, he can regenerate his limbs. Like what? Imagine if we could just regrow an arm after a nasty fall skateboarding. That would be insane. But seriously, these guys are super chill and easy to care for. They love hanging out in cool water, so you gotta make sure their tank is just right. We're talking clean water, the right temperature, the works. But honestly, compared to some of the other animals I've seen, these guys are a breeze. And the best part, they can live for like 10 years. So you've got a buddy for the long haul. If you're looking for a pet that's as low maintenance as it is cool, the axolotl is your guy. Trust me. Okay, next up we've got something straight out of an adventure movie. Guys, I'm talking about sugar gliders. These adorable little guys are like tiny flying squirrels, and they are seriously the cutest things ever. I mean, come on, look at them go. They've got these little wing-like membranes that let them glide through the air. It's insane. And when they're not soaring through your living room, they're like little furry ninjas, climbing and playing all over the place. But here's the thing about sugar gliders, they need a lot of attention, like a lot. They're super social animals, so they do best in pairs. You can't just leave them hanging solo all day, that's just cruel. They're also nocturnal, which is perfect if you're a night owl like me. But if you're the type who likes to be in bed by 9 p.m., sugar gliders might not be your cup of tea. But seriously, if you're up for the challenge, these little guys will steal your heart. They're affectionate, they're playful, and they're just so much fun to watch. Alright, moving on to a pet that's a little more low-key, but just as awesome. Guys, meet the hedgehog. Now I know what you're thinking, Charles, why a hedgehog? They're covered in spikes. And yeah, I get it. They might look a little intimidating at first, but trust me, once you get to know these guys, they're big softies at heart. They love to burrow, so you gotta get them a cozy little habitat where they can feel safe and secure. And don't be surprised if they sleep most of the day. They're nocturnal, just like the sugar gliders. But when they do come out to play, it's a whole vibe. They're curious, they're playful, and they've got these cute little noses that are always twitching. It's adorable. Plus, hedgehogs are surprisingly low maintenance. They don't need a ton of space, they're relatively quiet, and they're pretty easy to care for. So if you're looking for a pet that's unique, low-key, and just plain cool, the hedgehog might be your perfect match. Okay guys, buckle up because things are about to get wild. We're talking Fennec Foxes. Yes, you heard me right, a fox. But not just any fox, a Fennec Fox. These guys are native to the Sahara Desert and they are known for their giant ears and playful personalities. They're like the ultimate combination of a dog and a cat, with a dash of desert magic thrown in. Now I'm not gonna lie, Fennec Foxes are a lot of work. They need a ton of space to run around and play. And they're super smart, so they need a lot of mental stimulation. You can't just leave them in a cage all day. That's just asking for trouble. But if you're up for the challenge, Fennec Foxes can be amazing companions. They're affectionate, they're playful, and they're just so much fun to be around. Plus, they're like having a little piece of the desert right in your own home. How cool is that? Alright, let's take a break from the high-energy animals for a minute and talk about something a little more chill. Guys, meet the chinchilla. These guys are like the ultimate cuddle buddies. They're soft, they're fluffy, and they're just so darn cute. And those ears, don't even get me started, they're like little furry antennas. But here's the thing about chinchillas, they're not your average pet. They're nocturnal, so they're most active at night, and they're pretty high maintenance when it comes to their fur. You can't just give them a regular bath. Nope, they need dust baths to keep their fur clean and healthy. But if you're willing to put in the effort, chinchillas can be amazing companions. They're social, they're playful, and they're just so much fun to watch. Plus, Who wouldn't want a pet that's basically a living, breathing stuffed animal? Okay guys, if you've got some outdoor space and you're looking for a pet that's a little more unconventional, then you need to check out pygmy goats. These guys are like miniature versions of regular goats, and they are seriously the cutest things ever. They're playful, they're social, and they love to climb on everything. But here's the best part, they're like little lawnmowers. They love to graze so they can help you keep your yard trimmed. Just make sure you've got a fence that's high enough to keep them contained, because these guys are escape artists. Pygmy goats are also really smart, and they can be trained to do all sorts of tricks. They're like the dogs of the goat world, and they're super affectionate, so don't be surprised if they follow you around like a shadow. Alright guys, it's time to face your fears and talk about tarantulas. Now I know what you're thinking, Charles. Are you crazy? Spiders are not pets. And yeah, I get it. Spiders aren't for everyone. But hear me out. Tarantulas are actually really low-maintenance pets. They don't need a lot of space, they don't need to be walked, and they only need to be fed once a week or so. Plus, they're fascinating creatures to watch. They've got these intricate webs, they move in these really cool ways, and they come in all sorts of different colors and patterns. Now, I'm not gonna lie, tarantulas can be a little intimidating at first. They are venomous, but most species have venom that's no worse than a bee sting. And they're actually pretty docile creatures. They'd rather hide than bite. So if you're looking for a pet that's unique, low maintenance, and a little bit edgy, then a tarantula might be the perfect pet for you. Okay guys, let's talk about a pet that's both adorable and intelligent. I'm talking about miniature pigs. These guys are like little furry bundles of joy, and they're smarter than dogs. Seriously, they can be potty trained, they can learn tricks, and they can even learn their names. But here's the thing about miniature pigs, they're not actually that miniature. They can get to be about the size of a medium-sized dog, so you've got to have enough space for them to roam around. They're also social animals, so they need a lot of attention. They're not the kind of pet you can just leave alone all day. They need to be entertained, they need to be played with, and they need to be loved. But if you're willing to put in the time and effort, miniature pigs can make amazing companions. They're affectionate, they're playful, and they're just so much fun to be around. Alright guys, let's talk about a pet that's known for its intelligence and its personality. I'm talking about cockatoos. These guys are like the clowns of the bird world. They're always getting into mischief, they're always making noise, and they're always up for a good time. But here's the thing about cockatoos, they're not for everyone. They're very demanding pets, they need a lot of attention, and they can be really loud. Like really loud. They're also really smart, which can be both a blessing and a curse. On the one hand, it means they can learn tricks, they can mimic sounds, and they can even learn to talk. But on the other hand, it means they can get bored easily, and when they get bored, they can get destructive. So if you're thinking about getting a cockatoo, you need to be prepared to put in the time and effort. They need a lot of attention, they need a lot of stimulation, and they need a lot of love. Alright guys, we've made it to our final unconventional pet, and this one is perfect for beginners. I'm talking about leopard geckos. These guys are like the gateway drug to the reptile world. They're small, they're docile, and they're really easy to care for. They don't need a lot of space, they don't need to be walked, and they only need to be fed a few times a week. Plus, they're really cool to look at. They come in all sorts of different colors and patterns, and they've got these big, adorable eyes. Leopard geckos are also relatively inexpensive to care for, which is always a bonus. They don't eat much, and they don't need a lot of fancy equipment. So if you're looking for a unique pet that's low maintenance, affordable, and just plain cool, then a leopard gecko might be the perfect pet for you. And there you have it, guys. 10 unique and wonderful pets that are sure to make you the coolest kid on the block. From the adorable Axolotl to the majestic Fennec Fox, there's an unconventional pet out there for everyone. But before you run out and buy the first exotic animal you see, remember that owning a pet is a big responsibility. Do your research, make sure you're prepared to provide for your new companion's needs, and most importantly, make sure you're ready for a lifetime of love and companionship. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome animal content. And until next time, peace out.